Oh, this must be from my period. I think that's the back side of my t-shirt. Gosh, it's still just the beginning of spring and it's so fucking really hot. I just walked like less than 10 minutes to get some like daily supplies of the, oh my gosh, shit. This whole grain at Jewasco costs $2.69. Oh, good thing that it didn't set up a sign saying it's on discount for 99 cents and then waive the 50 cents. And then I'm just wondering, I am new, but the customers around here, they're living here and then go to their store and to have a regular surprise like this. What would they be thinking? Okay, so, and I just realized, since like, I went outside and it caused me increased the amount of anxiety. Just literally, I cursed all the way when I walked back to the van. I mean, so actually being a writer is a very, very momentary thing. It's not permanent at all. Maybe I have a book. All my books contribute to a permanent value of, what they call it, literary capital. In the United States, in the world, in the universe, but how I write about things, besides what I write about it could be so temporary. Because, like, say, for example, when I was in Chicago, the uptown of Chicago, where I got attacked, and then it was all, dark, black shit. So besides, they went to Michigan Avenue and then also surrounding me to excuse me all the time. And they are homeless and they are, hanging around on the community college and on the, wherever, stores, cafes, on the road, on the street, in McDonald's and, everywhere. And then so typically that caused me anxiety as well. And then all I said is, those dark persons are shit because they cause me anxiety while I'm not doing any shit. But here again, so I'm not doing any shit. I just do my writer thing. I just do my survival things and I just do my daily needs thing to, go to get some surprise if my friends or if, my housemate, Jamaica, is not, busy with her own life. And so, and then I would curse, but, around here it's like, all white. And they are so balanced. If there is an old white pussy and there would be a young white pussy. If there is a young white penis, there would be an old white penis. So I'm like, and I cursed almost the same thing about like, fuck off and, stop fucking triggering me. And it's just like so that's why I'm just like recently I realized what I write about, what kind of triggered my anxiety could be a social problems. Just like if they question me for not being social, but actually I have some persons that are actually social with, or in their team and in their teams as well. But and I would like to have my own team, but I think that in general the situation is those kind of definitely I would like to have my own Oscar, and then I wanted to be affiliated with that specific Oscar. But around here or around there is just a group of acknowledge the Oscars that would like to participate, like to join and make your life difficult. And then they laugh about it. I'm not sure, maybe they laugh about it themselves. And here I don't even hear anybody is laughing about themselves or laughing about me. But then I just feel they are just gotta, maybe they are all trained and all self-disciplined, and then they would like to intuitively and surrounding me when I take a step, just a regular step, not even a step move forward or a step move back. What move forward is just like it's very impossible right now, and because I'm just kind of a little bit stranded. Move back, a step back. I don't think it's that a step back, because when I was touring, when I was hitchhiking, literally there was nothing. There wasn't any blanket, like the blanket that Jamaica and Ray and the sleeping bag, and there wasn't any umbrella, there wasn't any louvre, there wasn't anything, a tent or a car, a van that I can use as a traditional kind of a vehicle. And then yes, but of course this is not the best, but I'm just like, this has been really quite many years. If it's counted back from 2015, now the year is 2023. Like I'm just really couldn't. Maybe I never ever thought about that way, that these people could be so enjoying it, that the fact that my existence, my work or life journey or the tours over the years could be so phenomenal, but they don't really have any time to think about, like, from my part, in my shoes, under my skin. It's like when you're so desperate, stuck somewhere on the country road or in a big highway that you couldn't find the sign to walk off from it, and then it's not my choice who this driver would show up, and then whether it would be very friendly or it would be very dangerous, that I thumbs up, or I didn't usually thumbs up, but I would get into the whatever vehicle, big vehicle or even a smaller vehicle. Like if you read my book one, that was a really small vehicle, and then delivered me all the way to Kentucky to join their ditch group there in the Louisville County Jail. So, I'm still thinking about the moment that I was moved to arrive at the city of Chicago. What was my expectation? So I wouldn't question all the people, but I really question some, like, leaders, some managements, like if they have, from whatever trivial part of my life journeys, that they heard about it, and then they never ever thought about, like, what I could be thinking, that what I want to, like, get out of this publicity, this public attention, this bond, this vows, this case management, like I'm just like, these people around here, they are so civilized. They are so settled. They don't see anything beyond themselves. I am probably one of the newest things, probably as new as the Tesla. But I wanted to, if I could choose, if I'm being offered the priority to let me choose what I want for my life, I would want it to be a really successful entrepreneur from scratch, as write some merches, to be like a mask. I think that is maybe one of the permanent values that this nation has had. in the whole civilization history that they could feel proud of themselves, that we could still feel proud of ourselves, regardless of how advanced we are or how reversed now it is, or, my process. But I just so appreciate that I do not need to suck around, like ask each house, each owner, each person, like in this community, like person by person, knock door on door to donate me a subscription fees. I mean, seriously, I don't even think that they are worthy to be affiliated in my market. I got to feel like proud of myself, like regardless wherever I am, and that keep me, motivated to reach a goal. And then I am waiting. I'm waiting for the right Oscar, the right partner, the right inspiration to join me. And I would so appreciate those kind of fucking ditches. Those ditch groups could just, be nice, be kind, be so motivated to self-disconnect. Okay, so next thing is still like, first of all, and as always, the writer's responsibility, try all the best to, write well and make it, the best product, the best, most precious product that I could produce. And before to, really mass produce it. But the books mostly still like, right now I am print on demand, but I think it wouldn't be that a problem if I could have a space and I have a kind of, a tour event that is, set up on the calendar. And then it would be necessary to actually have the merchants, the copies ready. And so that is a thing that I'm waiting to go forward as well. All right, so I would keep updates, and hopefully a few of my significant influencers like heard me, and then they could use their power to assist me to like get to the next step on this prolonged planning.